It's the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. Off we go from South Florida. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Hey, set up!
Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. He'll take this down to the 47. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On the move, past the 40. And he'll be taken down. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score! Dallas Goedert, touchdown Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
That is Ferguson in motion. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Evans. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Matthew Judon in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Second down, Jackson. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A give up the middle for Mitchell. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the give, it's Mitchell. Finding room to the 20. And he's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Dolphins.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executed by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's James. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On first down, here's Irvin. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the gun, it's Love. Exiting the pocket right. Now he takes off. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a third down and 4. The handoff, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
They'll go for it. Love. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. First down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, Jackson. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
That's good for us Dolphins.
A design run here with Jackson. He will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Miami. His second touchdown of the afternoon. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. The Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead.
Saints 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's James. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. On 3rd down, it's Irvin. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They motion the slot man left. On 4th down, Love. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Jackson now. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Dolphins. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's James. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They put Wilson in motion. Love to throw it on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Saints 1st down.
Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. That'll the shotgun. It's Love. Right back to Ferguson, who's got another one. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal.
Here's Love. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll take this one in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
The kick is good.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
At their own 32-yard line.
DC, ready? DC.
On first and 10, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second and 17 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Get about 6 before he's taken down. On third down, Jackson. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. That is Ferguson in motion. On play action, Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw is Love. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And he'll try to convert it on third down. They put Wilson in motion. Here's Love to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's going to have it up for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
A gain of 5. First down, New Orleans.
95.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. 45. Ready?
To throw is Love. A pass pulled in by Irving. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. 10 flat. Blaster, 6.
They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On first down, it's Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. On second down, Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, it's Love. The throw on the run is complete. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Saints are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here comes Evans. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Connection made. It's Burden.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Report.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. That is Ferguson in motion.
Ready?
Here's Irvin. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Second down throw for Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
Ready. 33, yellow.
They put Wilson in motion. Love to throw it on first down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he will score. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Saints.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And even though it's just the third quarter, they'll try to draw even right here and go for two. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
Saints 26. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
On third down, here's Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Dexter Lawrence. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Now Jackson on 4th down. Moving to his left. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Down at the 31. brings up second down.
Another run here with Mitchell. Space to run inside the 20. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Saints 26. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's James. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. Slot man in motion right. On first and 10, here's Love. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That one good for 26 yards. Love. Now, screen set up for Irving. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good-looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's the right side. He's got Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Back to throw is Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Throwing on second down, Love. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to be third down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Black 40. Ready.
Throwing now on third and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
For the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
From the 29, Here's 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. 43 red.
They'll put Addison in motion.
Set.
Here's Love to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Set, hut. Pause, 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Here's Love. This one is caught by Addison. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Ready. 33, yellow. Slide through.
They put Wilson in motion.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Get this complete, it's Addison again. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to cut the deficit in half. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. Big points there. They are back within 3 here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
You see it?
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Back to throw, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Fourth down, Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. The Saints have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Running is Mitchell. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. A big play in the game now. Third down and 1. Now it's Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Now Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
You change it.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. On second down, a run with Irvin. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.